this is Natalie Gagliordi, and I'm at CETW New York, and I'm talking with Asad Jabanputra. He is with Esprida. You were talking about some new software application updates that you have. You want to talk about that?
Sure, thanks, Natalie. Yeah, we have a brand new version of our live control product. We found that a lot of people, when they're deploying equipment, they're paying $60 to $200 to send somebody out to repair the machines. So our solution allows people to remotely monitor and know what's going on with the machines and remotely repair them. Our latest version is designed about making it easier and faster for people to do just that. So it's easier for people to make sure that the equipment's running and have it sort of repair itself when it's out in the field.
And you mentioned earlier the time difference and how long it takes. Just mention that again.
Yeah, sure. So our latest version, our previous version took almost like a minute for somebody to service the machine, and now with the latest version, it's down to seconds. So it's a lot faster, it's a lot easier to use, particularly when you have somebody deployed out in the field, that they can do things in real time, though it's all being done over the internet.
And you were mentioning your iPad lockdown software. Do you want us to tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, so absolutely. So we're seeing a lot of retailers and other applications where people are using iPads for self-service applications as an alternative for full-blown kiosks. But they have the same management concerns about, is the machine up and running? Did somebody walk off with it in my store? Managing and controlling the equipment. So we have a new product called Esprida Screen Guard for iPad, which allows people to track iPads and make sure that they're up and running and update content on them. Yeah, so that's newly released, Screen Guard for iPad.
Okay. And then you mentioned a recent deployment for hard to reach digital signage. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a new project, and it's in the Boston subway system. And it's really exciting and interesting because we're above the subway platforms and between the train tracks. So it's very interesting because these are very hard to service locations, and they wanted much more robust remote management capabilities available, and our solution provided just that. So we're able to provide detailed monitoring on your standard PC of content, the applications, but also detailed monitoring on a shock sensor, temperature controls, environmental controls, fans, things like that, to make sure that the machines are up and running. Without having to send somebody to go, a crew between the train, the tracks, to service the equipment.
Okay, well, great. Thank you very much, Asad. Again, this is Natalie Gagliordi at CETW New York.